Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome to my bathroom. So, because I got my hair done yesterday and I absolutely love it. I mean, my stylist did a fantastic job with the color. And so I think today, because as us girlies know, the day after a salon visit, we definitely want to keep that salon look and also get maybe a bit of a glam up. So I think I'm going for something a little bit shimmery and a little bit sparkly today for my eye. And yeah, so let's do it together and see if we can get a really cool look going. So I started off already. I did my skin prep, and that way I would be ready to jump right in with you. So I was looking online, and I seen this really pretty um, eye look. So I'm gonna actually give it a try and see if I can get my eye look to somewhat be the same. And I'm gonna start off with my Sephora bronzing and contouring highlight duo. And I really actually like the Sephora duo. It's incredibly affordable and you can actually use it in a bunch of different ways. So it's like you can use it as absolutely a little fluffy there. You can absolutely use it as a contour, but you can also use it as sort of an eye helper, which I absolutely love it for because it gives my lids um, a little bit more of a bronzy base to start off with. And I like that little bit of glow on the lid. So then we're just going to contour the face a little bit, nothing too crazy because we're wearing our hair down today. So I just find that if I'm wearing my hair down, I don't really overly contour. And this is kind of also the nice thing about the day after the salon is I wear my hair down. I don't put it up. And that's a lot of fun too. So yeah, we just give it a little bit of contour, the eyes. Now I've pulled out 4 of my eye palettes and also my Haas Labs Rose Gold eyeshadow. And I think I'm absolutely going to use this as one of the colors in the scheme of things. So what I seen was kind of a rustic hued eye, and it had a lot of pop, a lot of color with a little bit of rust and a little bit of purple. So I'm gonna give that a try because I think it would actually look really fantastic at the end. So let's see if we get that. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our eyeliner, and I'm using, of course, my 12 Hour Sephora eyeliner, and this is shimmering purple, although they do have like an insane amount of colors. And that's another thing I've said in previous videos, and I'm just gonna say this time too. Like, Sephora brand is severely underrated. Their price point is right on. They're not too expensive. They're not too inexpensive for the quality that they give in their product. So if you're looking for sort of a middle ground product, where you don't want quote unquote a drugstore brand, although I'll tell you ladies, there's nothing wrong with drugstore brands. There's some really good ones out there actually. So yeah, you could go that route and that would be perfectly fine. So we're just going to add the eyeliner, and in the picture I seen they had a very full eyeliner. So we'll do that. We'll go full out. Why not? I mean, and I don't often wear a full-eyed eyeliner like that. And then we'll do the other side too, of course. I actually really like this eyeliner too. It's a waterproof eyeliner and it goes on super easy for it being an eyeliner pen. Um, Definitely retractable, so that's kind of nice. You don't actually have a sharpener for it, so I like that. And then the picture shows that there's a nice thick dark at the top like so. And so we'll do both sides to get that same result. Also, don't be afraid to smooth it out and blend it out in places. I mean, if you don't get it 1,000% perfect the first time, do it again. That's the wonderful thing I think about makeup. And, it's like I always say, I'm not an expert at doing makeup by any stretch. I mean, it's kind of funny. If anybody had known me in my work life, you would know that I was a carpenter and a painter. So, I mean, there was a lot of time where I was in a tool belt and really grungy clothes, and my hair was up in a bun, a hat on, and like night and day. I can guarantee nobody out there would recognize me if I was on the job site, because there would be no makeup, that's for sure. And it wasn't until I decided to take a bit of a different career route this year. Um, and pursue my dreams of going into project management. So that is sort of where I'm going to be flowing. And yeah, so makeup was never a part of my world before, really, just because I was out on tools all the time. And actually really loved that part of the construction world, and being that I used to pour concrete in the city of Winnipeg. So, hats off to all you trades ladies out there who have to wait for the weekend or the end of your day. And let's face it, ladies, if we're in the trades and it's the end of our day, we're like the guys. We're going home, we're gonna have a shower, we're gonna eat dinner, and we're gonna die until tomorrow when we gotta get up and do it all over again. Am I right? So I am fully enjoying this portion where I get to do my hair and do my makeup and, look not grungy all the time. So I get to actually look like a girl. And I am so enjoying that. I'm enjoying that portion of my experience. So I hope that if you ladies are following along with me out there, that you also are enjoying this. Because again, I'm not doing this out of professionalism. I'm not a makeup artist, but I definitely like doing different looks at home, and I definitely like sharing that with you. So let's carry on. Now that we've done the eyeliner, I actually really like the way they did that eyeliner in the picture. So it was like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add that sort of almost reddy, orangey into the upper for tone. And I'm just going to use my eyeshadow blending brush. And I'm actually going to be using my Wet n Wild 4 piece palette. Now, I'm not crazy about Wet n Wild as a product as a whole, but I really liked this color. One of the reasons why I picked this palette was for this specific orangey color. And although it doesn't really stay the day, we're going to use it because I've actually added a bit of an under, so I think maybe it'll just enhance that, or that's what I'm hoping it'll do, and give us this really nice sort of glowing, reddy, orangey undertone. And kind of just enhance that part of the eye. And as an accent color, I actually don't mind this palette. I mean, it's not a palette I'm going to use every day. And actually, I was kind of bummed out because I bought the palette, and no, it wasn't expensive. I mean, Wet n Wild as a brand is not expensive. I think the palette cost me like $4. So, I mean, realistically, when you're thinking about it from that end, you kind of got to look at it like you get what you pay for, sort of thing. I think honestly, Elf is about the only exception to that rule. So, yeah, I definitely like this as an accent color. I like the hue it gives. So, I'll definitely be using it for that. And give my brush a little bit of a clean. I actually have a cleaning station, quote unquote, for my brushes next to my makeup area. And that's important too, isn't it, ladies? Like keeping our brushes clean and keeping our makeup blenders clean. I mean, I've heard of some pretty interesting stories about face breakouts and allergy issues, and it's for that reason. It's you need to be cleaning your brushes and your blenders. I do my blenders once a week, and I do my brushes with a spray, and then wipe them, clean them off here, and so they're clean after every use. But so yeah, it would save me from any breakouts or anything like that. So just a tip for you ladies out there, if you're breaking out, that might be a part of it. So yeah, we've gotten to this point. We got the nice hue on the eye, and I really like that. So now, with a different Wet n Wild palette, this is our Natural and Naked, and actually I don't mind this palette because there are a few good colors in here that I really like. And there's this sort of sienna looking color, which is really nice. The golds in here are decent. And this one here I use a lot, and it usually goes to the inner part of my eye, and I do that for effect and shimmer, and when you want a bit of extra poof, you poof. So I'm going to actually use, out of this palette, um, this little silver, and just to add a little bit of a glow to the inner part of the eye, or a little bit of an accent to the inner part of the eye. And I did that in previous videos with gold, with my Lush Gold eyeliner. And honestly, if you're highlighting that portion of your eye, ladies, it gives your makeup a little bit of extra pop. And I'm a shimmery girl. That's what I found out. I'm a shimmery girl. I like a little bit of shimmer in my makeup and in my eye look. Especially when, the hairdresser, he did a fantastic job. So, I mean, I'm not, and I'm glad to be wearing my hair down today. So I wanted to add a little bit of pop and pizzazz to that for sure. And let's see. So then, after we've got this nice sort of orangey hued glowy highlight, which I love, we're gonna go in with a purple, and it's a darker purple. So that I was kind of surprised at seeing, but I really kind of liked it. So it kind of, nice dark purple, and it just blends out with the eyeliner. And it gives the back of the eye a nice purple hue. So I like that. And you're just supposed to build to the back of the eye. So I'll do both sides. While I'm doing that, just, hey. So yeah, you go with that, and then you get this nice purple look, which I really like. And if you find it's a little bit dark in the beginning for you, just take your blender brush and blend it out. Because it'll blend out. See? And then underneath, to add a little bit of effect, so this is without, and this is with. And you can definitely see the difference, and I kind of like the width. So we'll definitely do both eyes there. And okay, so yeah. Now we got to blend it out. We got a little bit of the under. Now what the look said is you're going to take a little bit of a lighter purple. And so I'm going to use my other e.l.f. 4 palette for that. And I have this purple right here that's lighter. And I'm actually going to go into the upper part of my eye with that and see what that gives us. So I'm kind of excited. Because I actually just got this palette. And I was really impressed when I first used it the other day of what it gave. And it's got this really nice shimmery, which you will see, purpley, but it's such a light purple, like it's not even, I can't even describe it. Like, of course you can see it in the palette, like this one right here. And I love it. It just gives this really nice, light, sort of glow. And we added it to here, just in the front, and then we wisped it up top and over top of the orange, or the rustic color. Which, yeah, it isn't really an orange, but... And so we'll do the same to the other side, so that both sides are a match. And it just gives this really pretty... And that's also the nice thing about this lighter shade of purple that I'm using, is that you have the opportunity to then build with that shade. So you don't have to put it all on like thick in the first second, but definitely build on it if it's not quite dark enough, and then add a little bit to it. And I like the way it builds, I do. So I will just build up the other side a little bit more. And I just love what that's giving. Like, this is a totally pretty eye look. Like, I was really happy to find it, and of course, like I said, with the hair, I wanted to glam it up a little today. So now we're gonna go in with the final color, and that's gonna be sort of the center a little bit. Now, I decided today that I'm going to use my Haus Labs eyeshadow. It's in rose gold, very shimmery and very pretty. So I really love this color. I've used it a couple times, and the nice thing about this product, because it's a liquid, and I'm gonna say this, ladies, if you're out there and you're like, oh, I really like this product, which is not cheap, as we all know. It is, it does cost money, like it is on the expensive side. But with that being said, this is what I'm using for my one eye. It's like a dab, so next to nothing. So with that, I can add to the look. Oh, wow. You seeing that? That is incredible. Wow, I love that. I totally love this eyeshadow. Like, you can work well with a multiple variety of palettes and a multiple variety of brands. And that's what I really like about cosmetics too, is that you don't just have to stick with one brand of product. I mean, I definitely have an array, and I like the array that I have. I utilize, you know, quite a bit of it, and oh, I'm just in love with the shimmer. I really am. I love shimmer. So I'm going to do the same to the other side. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love that. I do. It is a crazy pretty look. Oh, and it turned out fantastic, didn't it, ladies? I just love it. So with that being done, we have our beautiful glammed up eye look for the day, and I'm super excited about that. So I love this, and it'll go really well when I go out with my partner this afternoon. So I'm kind of getting ready for that, which is, you know, we have a date. We like to go out. And yeah, so this is fantastic. I am loving this look. It is super pretty and super glammed up, which is what I wanted today. So that is my glammed up look. Now, for my cheeks, I will use my e.l.f. Putty Blush. And I have to say, I absolutely love this blush. Like, this is Maldives. It looks super thick and super pigmented. But actually, this blush, like, if you just 1-2 into the pan, up on the cheek, and give it a nice, you get this beautiful hue on top of that really nice accented glow. And that's, of course, the Duo palette from Sephora that I was using. But this will last you an insane amount of time for the money, and the pigment is nuts. Like, it's just so pretty. And I really do love the color it gives. And it's just such a natural light glow. I'm just going to add a little bit more to the other side so that they look even, of course. And they just blend out amazingly well. Like, you really, and that's kind of the thing you want from your cosmetics as well, is when you're using them, you want them to blend into the skin nicely. You don't want them to look like 1960s pat on, blush out, you know what I'm saying, ladies? So you just want a really nice light little glow and a little bit of pigment on the cheek, and yeah, e.l.f. And I believe this was $9 if I'm correct. So, I mean, and again, it's a full product. You'll have it for ages with the amount you need to use. And you can actually double it. It will use, like, if you wanted to use it as an accent for your eye to add that rose gold or that wine look that everyone's going for, yeah, 1000% I would use this to blend out and do that. Maybe we'll do another video about that as well. So, my last thing, of course, is my lip. And with such a beautiful glammed up eye, ooh, there's going to be a decision about lip color. Actually, first, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add a little oomph to our eye, and we are going to use the Rare Beauty. This one is a Max Lift Rare Beauty Black Mascara. So, I mean, I definitely want to add some mascara to this eye, because I'm really loving this eye. And it'll give me a little bit of a chance to think about the lip too, right? And so we're just going to get... Now, I love this mascara. I've been using it for a little while. It is definitely the second in my mascara routine. And I absolutely love the lift and the look it gives. You know, you can put and build on it and make your eyelashes come out really nice. And the nice thing about the Rare Beauty, very little to no clumping. Like, this brush, this applicator, is fantastic for separating the lashes when you're pulling them up. So yeah, oh, I just love how that gives that extra bit of a look to your eye, you know, especially with that glammed up eyeshadow. So now, like I said, it's the lip. So I have actually quite a few choices. Like, I could go with my e.l.f. Honey Talks lip gloss. I have also, oh yes, this is one of my favorites, y'all, and you've seen me wear it before. But this is my Berry Queen lip stain from e.l.f. And actually, because of the color and it's Berry Queen, yeah, this is it. This is gonna be the color because it's gotta go with this glammed up lip, like with this glammed up eye, right? So yeah, we're gonna. Now, if you ladies have ever been looking for a lip oil that comes in so many different great colors. And there we go. Our lip is done to match her eye. Now, once in a while, what I like to do, because this is an absolutely beautiful color of lip oil, don't get me wrong. And yeah, the Berry Queen, I love this. I use this quite a lot, actually. But if I want to glam it up a little, I will do almost an ombre effect with my lip using, oddly enough, okay, my Lush liquid eyeliner. Yeah, seriously. And I really love this eyeliner. I use this eyeliner like all the time, and it is like full product, yo. You're not going to be skimping on this product when you pick it up. And I just like to add a little bit to the top and a little bit to the bottom. And smudge them in. But you still get this really nice shimmering center. See? So that's going to be my glam look for the day. And I had a whole bunch of fun putting it together, and I hope you guys had fun watching and following along. And leave me a comment and let me know maybe some of the looks you've tried or you want to try, or maybe we can try together. Stay tuned until next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. And thank you so much, everybody, for your awesome support and for tuning in and being here with me. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.